and welcome back to another box opening. Today we will be opening the January 2020 Tokyo Treat box. So I'm looking forward to opening it. I'm excited that we're finally starting to catch up on the boxes. Just a few more to go and we'll be fully caught up. So with that being said, let's open this box up. So I'm going to do the same thing again where I take everything out just so that I have more space to work with. So we have here, it says Cozy Winter's Night. Alright, so with that, we've got the box open here. And so the first thing I notice is that we have some bags of tea. So I had gotten a cup with ice to drink, thinking it was going to be another carbonated beverage. So I will be back in just a second. I'm going to start a pot boiling with some water. Alright, so I have some water that's been warmed up, and so I'm going to read from the book really quickly and then we'll go from there so that I can at least start the tea steeping. So same idea, it's got a table of contents and a flyer in here. So it says summer is almost coming to an end, in Japan I guess, but it's still hot here in Japan. Okay, that's a little weird because summer was long over by the time January came around. We've got some extra Kit Kats that we'd love to give to you. For a chance to win, just scan the QR code below to visit our Facebook, Trustpilot, and SiteJabber pages and leave a review. Each review increases your chance of winning up to 3 times. Triple the chance of winning some free goodies. Lucky! We'll be contacting the winners via email, so don't miss out on this chance to grab some free snacks. Well, there doesn't seem to be an expiration date on it, so then I will definitely scan that QR, because if it means getting Kit Kats, I'm all for it. Okay, so it says the flavor of the month is milk. This month we were inspired by snowy sights during the winter, which is why so many of our items are milk flavored. The delicious, creamy flavor is especially comforting on cozy winter nights. Well, we have been still getting some snow, but it is mostly spring now. Just imagine curling up in a snug blanket with a cup of warm milk and a pack of animal biscuits to snack on. The crunchy treats are a perfect accompaniment to the other milky flavors in our box this month. Plus, you can learn some more Japanese while you snack. So we've got here again our list of all the items that are in the box. So I'm looking forward to eating that and sharing that experience with you. So these are some of it shows the featured snacks in here, which I will be showing you anyway as I eat. Another DIY kit, so that'll be fun to do. Talks about what New Year's is like in Japan, so I'll read that as well. Some places to go in Japan. So we'll share a bit more information about those places, and again some more Japanese vocabulary that we'll learn. Again, the photo challenge box, which is already expired because the latest you could do was February 10th. And oh, this would have been a good opportunity to possibly win a box of goodies. So this one is a Disney themed box of goodies, so clearly I didn't win it, otherwise I would be showing that box as well. And then it just talks more about Instagram and posting photos, and then a code that I can use at the back here to continue getting streaks for opening boxes and being able to basically be able to earn more boxes and treats. So first thing I'm going to do, of course, is start the tea, because I don't want my water getting too cold. So I'm going to read the box here. So it says that either I will get the tropical charge tea or the sakura tea. So based on the look of it, I'd say I got the tropical charge. Also, it says right there, Torapikaru Charge. So that's definitely the tropical charge. So it looks like it has mango and peach and pineapple in it. So while I'm opening some of the other boxes, I'm going to let my tea steep here. So I've got to find my scissors. Like so. Oh, that's a cute box. So it actually is resealable, and the box is like this. So when after I take out a tea bag, then I can just seal it back up, which is nice. So seal in the flavor. So I'm going to take out one of the bags here, like so, and try to make the string a little longer. Nope. Okay. So I'm going to stick it in my cup here. So hold on 1 second. Maybe I can make it longer. There we go. Trying to do it without ripping the bag. And I'm going to put it here in my Star Wars mug. It's one of my favorite mugs. And I'll show you why it's one of my favorite mugs in a second. Pour that water in. And we'll see if you can see what happens with the mug as it warms up. So I think it's pretty neat. I'm a big Star Wars fan, and I like the fact that as my mug gets warmer, the lightsabers light up, and it gives the names of each of who the lightsaber belongs to. All right, so now that my tea is steeping, I can start opening some of the other snacks here. So I'm going to reseal this tea, which is great because I love tea, so I'm looking forward to drinking more of these. It's all sealed up now. And we'll continue with the rest of our snacking, and then once the tea has cooled a bit and had time to steep, then I will give that a try. So the first snack we're going to try here is the Calbee Winter Potato Chips. And we'll read the description here. This month we found the perfect winter chips. These Calbee chips are made from Hokkaido potatoes and feature a powdered snow salting. Just eating them will make you think of snowy mountaintops. So we shall see about that. And I love Calbee brand chips. I think that they are amazing. You can get them here at Asian grocery stores. They're generally a little more expensive than if you bought them in Japan, but that's to be expected. So that's what it looks like on the inside there. Let's give it a try. So basically it tastes like regular chips. It's nice because it's not too salty. And the potatoes are surprisingly light. I better put those aside or I'm going to eat the entire bag before trying anything else. But it's very good. One more. Or however many I grabbed in my hand here. Alright. So the next one we're going to look at is super cute. And it is character cookies. So in this case I got Minion cookies. And it says, this time of year is always made better with family and friends. So we invited some familiar faces to join us in this box. You'll have the chance to find either Winnie the Pooh, Toy Story, Pokemon, Minion, or One Piece. So, as you can tell, I got the Minion. I'm pretty sure that I got the One Piece cookies last time in the previous box. So they're probably going to taste very similar, but I'll try one anyway. And then I might combine both the cookies because I haven't finished the ones from last time yet. Okay, so the same idea is that they have different characters on packagings. Another vampire. A guy in a towel. That's hilarious. Like so. Lots of vampire ones. Another towel guy. Actually, I think he's supposed to be ancient Egyptian. Just based on his pose. That guy with nothing but a banana leaf on. Firefighter, so I remember that one from the movie. Oop, I dropped that one, but I'll pick that up later. One holding a teddy bear, that's super cute. I think I remember that from the Minions movie. Skateboarder. And a pirate. Cinnamon is trying to see if she can eat the cookie that fell on the floor, so I'm just going to pick that up. Sorry, Cinnamon, that's not for you. So, I have lots of the ones that are dressed like the Egyptian guy, so I'm going to have that one. They're much smaller than the ones that were the one-piece cookies. Oh. I should have guessed from the packaging and the fact that it says banana in there. It says banana choco. So it reminds me of the flavor of, from when I was a kid, of the banana flavored medicine that you would take. But the banana flavor is so strong, you can't really taste any of the chocolate other than at the very end. So it's pretty good, but it's a weird combo because it basically feels like you're eating children's medicine while also eating chocolate. So put those back in the bag for now. Cinnamon is very interested in what I am doing now because she hears lots of packaging, so she assumes that I'm going to share some of that food with her. It is not going to be the case. I also spilled a bit of water on my desk here, so I'm going to clean that up just so it doesn't get everything wet. Okay, so the next treat that we're going to look at is, they look like marshmallows, because they are. So it's Colorful Babies Marshmallows. And it actually says Karufuru Baby. So Colorful Babies. So you can never have enough light snacks at this time of year, especially with all the other big meals that you might have planned. These super cute and colorful marshmallows are just the thing for a quick pick me up in between courses, or can even be used as topping for your favorite hot drink. Well, I'm not going to put that in my tea. When they say hot drink, I'm assuming they mean hot chocolate, because you can definitely do marshmallows with hot chocolate. These things are pretty dried out, but I'm going to try it anyway. Very chewy. It's a different kind of texture than the marshmallows that we have here. But it's very colorful and very fun. And I think the banana flavor is still stuck in my mouth. And it tastes like pretty much like a typical marshmallow does. And now I think the tea has cooled down enough for me to drink it, so I'm gonna try this Tropical Charge tea. Ooh, that's good. You can definitely taste all the different fruit flavors, so you can taste that mango and that pineapple and the peach in there. It's a nice balance. One fruit flavor doesn't overwhelm the other. And it works as a good palate cleanser as well. So the next one here that I have is Keyring Chocolates. And what it says for the Keyring Chocolates is, the holiday season and coming new year is the time to start thinking about all the possibilities that will come in the future. Well, we're giving you the key to those possibilities. Well, a key made of delicious chocolate candies, at least. So it's kind of a random assortment of colors there. And we will try that out and see how it tastes. So I'm only going to take one candy. So I'll start with this brown one here. So it kind of looks like a tiny M&M. But it tastes like a Smartie. The chocolate is a bit richer than a Smartie, but I like it. It's just kind of the right amount of chocolate to have with the candy coating. Okay, and then I'm not going to do chocolate again. I've learned from the previous videos not to do chocolate back to back to back because it generally is an overwhelming flavor. So the next one I'm going to look at is what's called Little Mikan Mints, and Mikan is another way of saying orange or tangerine. One of the number one traditions in the winter in Japan is to sit under a kotatsu and eat mikan. So kotatsu is like a table, very low table that you generally sit on the floor to sit at, and you cover it with a blanket and you put like a space heater underneath it in order to keep yourself warm. Well, we can't send you real mikans in our box. We found these cute mikan flavored mints that come in a bottle styled like a pack of the real things. So I'm going to take that out of the packaging. It's super cute. It's got this kind of face to it. Might be a little harder to open than I thought. Oh, or not. There you go. So we're going to go like this. Alright, so it actually worked out really well where I opened it because it's basically the top of it. It's like an orange snowman. So I'm only going to take a couple of, or like 3 of them here just to have. And I'll try these. Yep. It tastes like oranges. I was a little worried when it said orange mints, because I was thinking like a mint and an orange flavor combined. And I can't imagine that tasting very good. This kind of makes me think of like the flavor of almost like Sunny D. So we'll move on from there. I'm going to take another sip of the tea though, because it is really good tea. Hopefully cleanse my palate a bit. So again, we'll do another chocolate one. This one here. And this one got a little bit squished by some of the other things that were in the box. And this is a choco cake. It actually just says right on it, so choco cakey. The double pack of chocolate cakes have an amazingly light and fluffy texture, meaning they're not heavy of a snack to eat. A little bit of grammar there. Not that heavy of a snack to eat. Chances are you'll chomp on both of these yummy cakes in one go. I thought it was like one of those cookie sandwiches like a wagon wheel, but it is just 2 kind of chocolate cookies stacked on top of each other. So I'm going to sample the one that broke here in the packaging. And kind of give you an idea of the broken part here. And there's the rest of the one that was broken. I like this better than the texture of like a wagon wheel cookie. It's lighter and easier to chew and break down. I really like this. It's basically the taste of a wagon wheel without that kind of fluffy marshmallow in the middle. Take another sip of tea. Hopefully that'll clean my palate a bit of the chocolate. Okay. Then the next one we have here is called Giant Caplico. So Giant Caplico, this giant milky Caplico is the best kind of winter ice cream. One that isn't too cold to eat. The airy marshmallow is a delicious creamy milk flavor and even contains calcium and magnesium to give you an extra vitamin boost. So I don't know about that for sure, but any bit of extra calcium and magnesium I will take. And I like the packaging. It reminds me of like a drumstick. Okay, so it's really cute. I'm gonna see if I can... Oh, I guess I was supposed to rip it this way and eat it. Okay, it really is like a drumstick, but now you got to see what it looks like from the top. I also didn't rip it very well. So I'm going to try to rip the rest of the packaging here. There we go. So just like a drumstick, whereas you rip the packaging and eat it. So I'm not exactly sure if there's a proper way to eat it, but I'm just gonna take a bite. Oh, that's unexpected. I was expecting this part to be more marshmallowy, but it has more like the texture of kind of like chocolate. Really bubbly, airy chocolate. That is really good. It's not overly sweet, and it does taste like vanilla ice cream. It reminds me of the vanilla ice cream that you would get in Japan. So it's a bit richer of a flavor because I find the milk is a bit different, or the dairy products in Japan are a bit different. That is really good. So I am going to finish the rest of that later. It does show that there's a chocolate center in there, so maybe I should try to get to there. But I don't want to spend too much time on just this one snack. Okay. There's the chocolate center. I don't think I actually got any of it when I bit into it. I'm butchering the way to eat it too. But it is very good. I will finish the rest of that later. Again, Cinnamon is trying to see if she can get some of my snack, to which I say nope. Mostly because it has chocolate in it and it wouldn't be good for her. Take another sip here. The tea really helps as a palate cleanser. It works out better for tasting each of the snacks having tea because it makes it easier for me to be able to taste all the individual flavors. So the next one I'm going to open up is, oh great, it's another Umaibo, which is, for me it's been hit and miss, so we'll see how this one is. This one is a cheese Umaibo, so I do like cheese, so fingers crossed that I will enjoy this. So any cheese fans out there, Cinnamon, come here. We couldn't help but choose this cheese Umaibo for this month because it is just so tasty. The flavor is the perfect level of cheesy to keep any palate happy. You'll be sure to love this Umaibo, so we're going to find out. If it is really good, I might let Cinnamon have some of it. I think she's getting a little upset that I'm not giving her any of the food. So like all the other Umaibos, it's that kind of flaky, kind of like a corn chip. Okay, that's pretty good. Like Cheetos. Kind of like a no-name brand Cheetos. I think it's pretty good. It's less cheesy than I was expecting, but it's still a good cheesy flavor to it. So I'll save the rest of that for later. That's the Umaibo. Alright, so next one we're going to look at is another, looks like a marshmallow treat. Let's see if I can find the packaging here. So this is called Fluffy Soft Mallow. We searched for a snack that would capture the feeling of freshly laid fluffy snow, and we found this amazingly colorful snack. This marshmallow will not only brighten the darkest winter night, but is melt in your mouth tasty. So It is definitely looks like it'd be very melty and easy to eat, so also looks like it's going to be super sweet, so we'll see how that goes. And also possibly not going to be easy to get out of the packaging, so I'm going to rip the package a bit more here. It's very soft and very stretchy. So I'm going to take a bite out of it. It's much more stretchy than I thought. Tastes like a typical marshmallow. A little lighter in flavor than the traditional marshmallow. But I do like that it's soft. Unlike those other marshmallow candies that came in the box, these ones are soft and easier to eat. But definitely is something that I would not want to eat a lot of at once. Alright, and the next item that we're going to look at is these cookies here. So these are maple hot cakes. Ooh, so like basically like mini pancakes. One of the best winter breakfasts we can imagine is a pile of steamy hot pancakes with lashings of maple syrup on top. I've never heard of it as described as lashings. Well, you can recreate this with these mini hot cakes that have a light maple flavor. You can even heat them up and get a more authentic treat. Well, I'm not going to go and warm these up. I'm just going to eat them the way that they are. And if I like it when it's room temperature, then maybe I'll microwave the rest. Or the other one. There's only two. So that's what it looks like, similar to one of the snacks from the previous box. So we'll give this a try. You can really smell the maple once you open the bag. And there's a very strong maple flavor, so as a Canadian, let's see how good their maple syrup is. Okay, yep. It's just like having pancakes with a lot of syrup on it. It's so good. And I'm definitely going to have to try the other one, microwave, because that was amazing. That, I think, so far, is my favorite snack. Probably one of my favorite snacks out of all the boxes so far. It's so good. That is so good. I love it. Okay. The next one that we're going to open up here, it looks like it's shaved ice. It is kakikori. So, looks like a shaved ice dessert. This one is called, yep, Winter Kakikori Gummies. So kakikori is shaved ice. We're continuing our love of milky snacks with these super tasty milky kakikori gummies. Featuring both a mango and strawberry flavor, the creaminess of the milk mixes perfectly with the fruit flavors to make this awesome gummy irresistible. So, I look forward to it because I do love kakikori. It was definitely something that when I was in Japan a few years ago during the summer, it was something that I would go and get quite often just because it's so hot and it's so humid in Japan. So I'm going to try one of each. And I'm going to start with the mango one. So this is what the mango looks like. Yeah. Oh, that mango flavor really pops. That is really good. And I do like that it looks like the shape of shaved ice. So this one is the strawberry one. The sugar is a little bit granular, so it kind of sometimes scratches on the roof of your mouth, so you have to be careful of that. This one is pretty good. The strawberry reminds me more like of the kind of like the marshmallow strawberry candies. So it's more of a synthetic strawberry flavor compared to the real strawberry taste. So I think out of the two flavors, I would be a bigger fan of the mango. But it is still very good, and really does remind me of getting kakikori in Japan. So again, palate cleansing. And we're almost done. We have, it looks like 4 more items to choose to snack on. So these look super cute. I'm pretty sure this is a very traditional candy. Very old candy that's been made for many years. So this one is Night Sky Star Candy. So one of the most relaxing things to do on a cold winter's night can be to just wrap up warm and watch the stars twinkling in the sky. Well, now you can do that while snacking on these tasty Kumpeto star snacks. Maybe you can try making a wish with each bite. Well, I have a lot of things that I'd like to wish for, but don't know if wishing on star candies works the same as wishing on a shooting star. So here's what they look like. They're very granular in shape. Don't know if I'd call them star shaped, but who am I to judge? And it's a lot harder than I expected. Also not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. I don't know how to describe it. It's basically just sugar, but it's not super sweet either. So I mean, the snack overall is pretty good. But it'd be something I would definitely only have once in a while. I was wrong. I missed another box here, but I'm going to save that closer. Or actually, let's open this one next. So this is super cute. I like this. Ooh, and there's even on the back here a list of animals and the way to pronounce them in Japanese. So I might have to do that. Maybe I will make that for another video, because that's, if you can see that there's a lot of animals to say here. And then it says Garekokugo Kyoshitsu Eigo de Tobutsu wa. So I will have to do a little bit of translating first before I can read what it says on the back here. So that will be for another video. For now, I will try out the candy. So these are animal biscuits, and it's a cute little box. So it says, with all the free time you might have coming over the holiday season or during self-isolation, we thought we'd give you an activity to do, and a tasty one at that. Not only are these milk biscuits super cute with their animal shapes, but on the back of the box you can learn more than 20 Japanese names for animals. Time to snack and study. So yeah, so it is just the names of the animals in Japanese. So the question is, should I open it from the top, because there's a way to pull it from the top here, or should I open it from the side? And I kind of like the idea of opening it from the side here, so I'm going to do that. Like so. Oh, and there's a puzzle as well. Okay, this is the cutest box ever. There's like activities in here, there are puzzles, and different animals inside. It looks like there's possibly riddles as well. So I definitely will have to do some reading to see what exactly it says. But for now, we will open the bag and see what is inside. Alright, so it's neat because it has the names of the different animals written on here. So it says that this is a fur seal. That's really good. It does have a milky flavor to it. It kind of reminds me of that ice cream cone snack that I had tried earlier. I really like the flavor of that. But it is on the sweeter side. I wasn't expecting the cookie to be quite so sweet, but it is very good. So that's one of those things that I will definitely have to snack on a little at a time, just because it is a lot to take in. So again, I'll make another video where I read all the names of the animals on the back here. So we're getting down to the last 3 items here. So the next one I'm going to open is this one here that looks like a kind of like a taiyaki. It says Puku Puku Tai. So Yume Kawa. With the new year coming, it's time to think about your future hopes and dreams. This taiyaki might be just the thing to get your creative juices flowing and your taste buds salivating. This dreamy double berry taiyaki is such a unique color too. So it says bubbly rainbow taiyaki. So I love how colorful and rainbowy it is. It's super cute. So we'll open that up. It's got a unicorn on the front here, so it's definitely rainbowy. Oh, that's super cute. Okay, so it's 2 colors. And you kind of have to flip it one side and then the other. You got purple side and you got the blue side. So that is really cute. And we'll see how that tastes. Like cotton candy. Not very good cotton candy though. It almost has a staleness to it. It might be because I didn't open this in January, but I don't think that it would expire after 2 months. So it wouldn't be something that I would go out of the way to eat. I think that it's got a berry flavor to it, but it's like a stale berry flavor. Alright, so 2 more to go. Alright, so the next one I'm going to open is this candy ring, or second last one I should say. So let's see if I can find the description here. Diamond ring candy. So all the thoughts of snow and winter made us think of all things sparkly and sweet. The diamond ring candy definitely fits both of these descriptions. Of course you can wear it as a ring, but we know it won't be long before you can't resist the yummy cola flavored candies. So they really like their cola flavored candies. So I'm going to wear it like a ring pop. And I'm just going to snack on a little bit of it. My fingers are way too big. It's like it's going to have to go on the pinky. Yep. So very cola flavored. Yeah, it tastes like one of those Coke bottle candies. And so while I'm wearing this ring, let's see if I can wear it on. No. If I do it on this one, it won't slide as much, but the pinky is the easiest one to fit. So the last one that I have here is, of course, the one that requires some assembly in order to make. So this one is the Dengeki Hunter DIY Kit. So again, I'm going to open up to that page where it gives you the instructions on what to do with it. So there it is there. And it says, put your candy tubes on the tray. So let's open that up and we'll follow the instructions as we do this. We're almost done here. Okay, so the tube, there's a toothpick in here and a knife. It's a cute little knife. It's got a serrated side and then a kind of flatter side. A jelly pack and what kind of looks like an elephant's trunk. Based on the packaging, that might be what it's trying to be. Okay, so we put the candy tube in the tray. Pour the syrup over the pieces. Cinnamon tea. Okay. And pour it over. Like so. takes a lot of effort to pour it out. But you'll notice that when it comes to jelly snacks, it's all kind of in the same packaging. So I'm wondering if it's all the same company, or they just find that this is the most efficient way to package jelly candies. And the candy is very stringy and starting to get everywhere. Okay, so that's as much as I can get out of that. I got some in my book, so I'm going to try and get some of that out of there so the pages don't stick together later. Then use the knife to cut the tube into bite-sized pieces. So here's the knife. We're going to cut that. Pieces. I'm going to just cut one piece for now. I'll try the rest of the candy snack later. I'm going to get a little more of the syrupy candy. Use this toothpick. This would be a good ad for the stringy cheese on pizza, because this candy just stretches on and on and on and on and on and on. There we go. Oh, now it's all over the knife. Alright, so there it is. And we'll try that out. There's a very cola flavor. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. So it basically tastes like a cola candy. So I'm just going to let my dog out so that I can finish up this video. So give me just a second here. So I let Cinnamon out because she really wanted to see my dad. She could hear his voice outside the room. So I'll finish up this video with just reading the last few pages here. So as what is New Year like in Japan? So I'll read through this. It says, last month we talked about Christmas in Japan and how it may differ from Christmas where you live. But how about New Year's? So it does say last month because it would have been the box from December, but for us it would be last week. In some ways, New Year's is actually a more important holiday in Japan than Christmas may be. With New Year's being when most people get together with friends and family to celebrate the coming year. Let's talk about some of the most popular activities. Japanese people usually choose to visit a shrine within the first few days of the new year for Hatsumode, or the year's first visit to a shrine. It's so important that trains all over Japan run throughout the night of December 31st to January 1st to accommodate all the people visiting shrines over the evening. It's generally accepted that you can visit a Hatsumode within the first few days if you don't have time. Some of the most popular shrines and temples, such as Tokyo's Meiji Shrine, Kyoto's Fushimi Inari Taisha, which I've been to, Osaka's Sumiyoshi Taisha, and Kamakura's Sudoka Hajimangu tend to attract more than 1 million visitors over the first few days of the new year. Through the new year. Okay, well, the grammar in this is a little bit off, of the new year. So expect big crowds at the most famous spots. Oseichi ryori are usually ordered well before New Year's and eaten with family too, with a selection of foods that each have symbolic meanings. This tradition stems back to when it was taboo to cook for 3 days into the new year, but the food remains as delicious as it ever was. And then our new words that we are phrases that we're going to learn. So first, it says to discover Japan. In New Year in Japan is an important time to visit shrines and temples. One of the only reasons to maybe not have a cozy night in. We've searched far and wide for the best shrines and temples in Japan to visit. Maybe you can look them up and see which one you'd plan to visit. So it's got 10 locations here, and they are Dazaifu Tenmangu, which is in Fukuoka, Hikawa Shrine, which is in Saitama, Atsuta Jingu, which is in Aichi, Tsurugaoka Hajimangu, which is in Kanagawa, Sumiyoshi Taisha, which is in Osaka, Fushimi Inari Taisha, which is in Kyoto, Asakusa Sensoji, which is in Tokyo. I've been there as well. Narita-san Shinsoji, which is in Chiba, Kawasaki Daisha Heikenji in Kanagawa, and Meiji Jingu in Tokyo. So I'll have to check out that place. I have not been there before in Tokyo. So some new phrases or sayings to learn in Japanese is Akekemashita omedetou gozaimasu, which is Happy New Year. Osechi ryori, which is New Year food. Hatsumode, which is the first shrine or temple visit of the year. Nengajo, which is a New Year's greeting card. Toshikoshi soba, which is long noodles eaten at New Year's. Joya no kane, bells being rung 108 times to mark the end of the year. Kinja's Shinnen, Happy New Year, written on cards and decorations. And Kadomatsu, traditional New Year's decorations. So that is basically everything that's in the box and that was in this booklet here. So again, I'll make another video that reads all the different Japanese animals that were on the back of that animal cookie. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.